Oh, that's not quite right. Move that a bit. There we go. Do 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 do. Rodney, oh mate, come in to cheer me on. I'm going to need all the support. I need all of your support tonight, mate. We've literally just, well, we put ourselves into the race. Just this second turn my laptop off from work, so I haven't done any quali. So we are starting at the back at Panorama. My thoughts being it's probably not a bad place to be. But I certainly haven't got the pace of these boys up here. This is mad times they're putting in. Yes, we've got 2 races at the mountain tonight. We're going to split those with a race at Brands as well. Anything can happen around the mountain, Rodney, as I've proved in the past. I am more than capable of completely messing it up. But I'm also capable of putting in a reasonable time. I've hit the 201s before. Can't remember how much fuel I need, so I think we'll go 50. Don't know the tyre pressure, so I'm completely reliant on Coach Dave to do his thing. That's it, Rodney. That's it. I've got a fresh cup of coffee in the old Spider-Man mug. There it is. Spidey. So we're hoping we can stick to the road. That's a poor pun. Is that the way this stream's going to be tonight? So the aim of this race is pretty much the same as all the others. Keep it on the grey bit and rely totally on other people binning it. I'm going to need all the help I can get. As you can see from the bottom of your screens, I've lost my 2K rating. I did do a race around the mountain yesterday and it didn't end very well. 2 visits to the pits, one of them my fault, one of them somebody else's. So yeah, so as it says at the top of my stream, my expectations are very low. So you sit back with that cuppa, Rodney, you relax and enjoy the show. Flight mode activated. Hello, Marcian.
30 seconds.
I don't want any more of that. I don't need to be disappearing into the map or over the map or anything like that. Thank you very much. We're starting in P22 of 23 because we haven't qualified. We are car number 17. So fingers crossed we can finish above our door number. Just through 5 or 6 people binning it and me not binning it. Ugh. He says with no confidence whatsoever. Well, that Ferrari behind me, if he's not in his box, he's looking for a ban. I got banned for that once, didn't even know I'd done it. Right, no need to be quick off the start. Go, 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 says Marley. Go, go, go! You not playing around the mountain this week, Marley? It's fun games around the mountain. So, no, mate. Everybody's piling in with their coffee and their sandwiches. In an hour or so, that's what we like to hear, Marley. Get in there. Get stuck in, mate. We're starting right at the back today. I've literally just this very second turned off the work laptop. We've done no quali whatsoever. We've got straight into the mix. We're looking for people to bin it. I can't overtake you here, mate, can I? He's looking very unstable in front of me already. A bit wide. Sorry, mate, behind me. Ooh. Nothing to see, people, nothing to see. That one, just warming up. Hello, David. Game sound is low. Oh, God. Not much I can do about that right now. Let me help you out with that one, Rodney. Ram. How's that? Is that better? Don't try and overtake me, buddy. Not here. That's one gone. That wasn't the best first lap, not by any stretch. You like that, Rodney? I'll keep that going. Rah, click, rah. Oh no, the clicks won't be quiet, will they? No, Juan, I'm not. Not today. We're going to have a faultless race. A slow one, but a faultless one. That's the plan. Bit wide through there. To catch up with these boys ahead. Take advantage of any glaring mistakes. Don't forget the squeal. Oh dear. Too wide again. Chap behind me is going to get fed up pretty quick. Oh, that's pretty rubbish lines through there as well. Come on, Poops, get a grip. Go on, Ferrari. You can go on. I'm letting you. We're only here in the hope that 6 people bin it. Good evening, Dan. How are you? You're just in time to witness some incredibly mediocre driving around the mountain. 2057 is a desperately slow time. So we've got 2 of these bad boys planned for you tonight. And we've got them split by a 45-minute race at Brands Hatch. So 3 races in store for those of you that can stomach it for a few hours. Again, not very good. Nor there. Slightly better than the last lap. That's a bit more like it. Herb! Poopalicious. Love you for that. Right, well this is not good, is it? There's not been anywhere near as many yellow flags as I was anticipating. What is up with everybody in split 1? It's almost like they know what they're doing. Whee! Holiday? Who's on holiday? Dan, are you in sunny climates, Dan? Or just having a break from work? Look at that snake of cars all in the middle of the track there, not bumping into each other. Oh, that's so scary. Slow car ahead. Has the boss turned up? Oh, little glitch. Oh, is he pulling a fast one, Jeff? Straight to a written warning, I'd say. Where are all the incidents then? What's going on? Where's all the yellow flags? Where's all the cars towing to the pits? We could do with going a bit quicker than that. We need to get into the 202s. Does the game sound a little bit low for everybody else as well, or is it Rodney that said it was a bit low? Does he just need to turn up a bit? I don't know why I asked that question just as I'm heading into the mountain. No. That was Poop's Peak that we've just crossed there. I've renamed that, the top of the hill there, to Poop's Peak. That's where we entered an alternate dimension. After this race, we'll get that, get the game noise turned up a touch. Stop it. The amount of times I've continued to turn left at that corner. Is that Poop's Peak, Rodney? I like to rename all the corners where I come a cropper. Braking a bit early there. Nothing to see. Just a tiny glance. Ah. This track. Every corner frightens the life out of me. Later, Marley. Have a good stream, mate, if you're having a stream. Oh, we have a yellow flag. See if we can spot that one. Oh, mate, really? God, blimey. Yeah, you wait. Don't you worry about it. You know, it makes all the difference. Oh. That's a quality rejoin we've got there. Correct, Marcian? He just wants to make friends. But he's made friends with me. I've given him a nice little touch up. Shut up with your Apex's comments, Marcin. I know they're there, I just can't find them. See, look. Yes, what a donut indeed. Just to echo Jeff's short, in case any of you have seen it, I'm currently waiting for 4 cars to bin it so I can finish up my door number. Following that little love tap there. We're a long way behind everybody now. I'm gonna need it, Jeff. Wins. Still too early on the brakes into that corner. I hear you, Martian. I'm always just a short taxi journey away from any apex. Pivot! We've not been quick, but there's nothing new there. But we're doing alright as we cross over Poop's Peak. Trying to catch up with that Ferrari ahead. We're going to be in the 203s again, there or thereabouts. Just go a little bit slower around that left-hander there. Come on, Poop, says Rodney. Rodney, my official cheerleader. He's done a 203.3, I've done a 203.5. Nothing in it, but I know I can go a bit quicker than this. Stop it. Well held. I'm just saying, Juan, really. I mean, if I say that I'm trying to hit the apexes, it gives everybody the impression I know what I'm doing. Though you've all been watching me long enough to know that that's totally untrue. If I'm still in split one when we go into Brands Hatch, that's going to be fun as well. Because I am definitely only split 2 pace. Same with this track, I think. I can probably hold my own in split 2. Or 3, maybe 6. Yeah, bottom split. That's where all my wins come. That's the idea, Marcin. I'll just give people the impression I know what it means. Bit slow around there again. Come on, everybody. This is the mountain. Where's all the yellow flags? Where's all the people in the pits repairing all the damage? This is the cleanest race at Panorama I've ever been in. Yes, exactly, Tone. Where's the runway lights and all that sort of stuff? It's another bad corner there. Believe it or not, I've actually got into the 201s round here once. Maybe even twice. Oh, that's terrible. Right, there we go. Slow car up ahead. Hope he's gone careering into the wall and got a meatball. Ugh. He can't be that slow. I've not seen him yet. Oh, yellow flag, yellow flag. Be careful. There he is. Has he picked up some damage? There we go, there's another one gone walkabout. Now we're gaining places. Now we're getting the freebies we were hoping for. Hey. Need traction control on 58. Got a right foot like a lead weight. David, it's not going to happen. We're not visiting any alternate dimensions this race. Vaguely threatened another apex then. Oh, mate. You're having all sorts of trouble, aren't you? Hopefully, he will recognise that it's too slow. And let me through down here. Oh, we can get close enough, we can get past him. Come on, Ferrari. There we go, there's the speed. Ah! That's not ideal, is it? We have a wonky steering wheel. Thankfully, we're right by the pits. That's that little kink. That hill. Don't need any fuel. Don't need to change tyres. I'll still put some fuel in. I'm changing views and everything. Zero, Elo, we're going to gain, Martin. Hello, Dave. Now, it's when you take the inside on that right-hander, it throws you out. You know, I would not put the blame on him for that. Oh, look, final lap as well. So yeah, I don't think there's any blame to apportion, as it were. No, always Freddie's fault, Marcian, apparently. Ask Herb, he'll tell you. Always Freddie's fault. Alright, well, let's get it finished. We're P20 at the minute. Yes, Rodney. So, look, yeah, it looks like we're going to finish P22. Oh, no, 21. He's behind me in the pits. Oh, no, he's 25 seconds back. He's a terrible time. Is that the car I hit? See, look. Mentioned Freddie's fault and Herb comes flying back onto the stream. He heard me. Well, Rodney, I hope the next race is better, but I wouldn't hold your breath, mate. I've not driven Brands for a number of weeks. Oh, and I think because we've already registered, I will also be split one in that one. Which, again, doesn't bode well. We'll stick a quali in, though, just to see how we get on. And, of course, it will give Jeff a gauge on my lack of place around Brands Hatch, because we've got that in the first dance. And anybody in the chat that was involved in the first dance or watched it, what are your thoughts? Don't like to big Jeff up too much, but I thought it was a roaring success. Probably the best first dance I've ever had. Look at that, though. It's showing us as P17 because we've taken so long to get across the line that the winners have already loaded their cars onto the back of the trailers and they've left the venue. Wow. Ooh, you spilled my coffee. Yeah, did you enjoy it, though? Because that's... hello, Eddie. Yeah, that's the first sort of... Well, like many of us, that's the first sort of thing that you've been involved in, sort of league-wise. Certainly my first league experience. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Made a right mess of my finishing position. 5 minutes to go, I missed my braking marker because I was too busy talking to chat. Went straight through at turn 1. Got myself a drive-through. Otherwise, I would have finished maybe P5 or P6 in class. Which I would... Oh, that's not the right number. That's one I've just been in. 1. Get a grip. 115. There we go. And split barn again. There we are. Straight in, no messing about. Yeah, the interviews were top, Jeff. If I'd finished anywhere decent, I would have popped in and done one. That'll do, roughly. Let's get out on track before they all get around again. Was Pete the chap that was on the toilet? And I thought Les was a classic. Yeah, I will do, Jeff. I'll pop in after Brands because I'll be winning that one, as you're about to witness. Oh, I've timed that awfully, haven't I? You need to flash at me, mate. I know you're there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, Jeff. Yeah, of course, it's the big first meet up of the TSC crew on Sunday, which should be great fun. I'll aim to get there nice and early, Jeff. Make the most of the walk. I'll get on the track, you absolute buffoon. This is Sauce! Hello and welcome, as always. Oh, that's a rusty old first corner, that one. Get round the corner. That's one of those apexes people keep talking about. Forgotten where my brake marker is there. This has been a very, very rusty return to Brands. Like I say, I've not done it for a while. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Mrs. Marley coming as well? Is that just to keep you in check? Alright, let's try that again then, shall we? Oh, get on the track, you silly sod.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
The big gap's coming.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Yellow flag, be
Oh,
careful there.
looking at chat, nearly ran into that one. I can't remember if that's third or fourth gear around there. Need to cut more of the apex there.
Flag in sector 3.
Oh hello, we've got a ghost car ahead of me. Thanks, Rodney. Hope you're sat there and you've got your pom-pom there and your rah-rah skirt on.
Yellow flag ahead. Charlie front.
Oh, nice, Marley. Happy birthday to Grandma Marley.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Yellow flag ahead. Charlie front.
Oh, dear Lord. Terrible. Terrible again. Have to sort that out for the race. A little bit better. Almost got it. It's the best driving line, Marcian. That's what I've been told anyway.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
That was a...
Personal fastest now.
May have been my personal fastest, but it was still pretty poor.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
It's a bit better. That was very slow. So was that, but we got a better exit.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Oh dear.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
This is a very poor showing.
Personal best.
We can go at least a second quicker than this. That's better. He says as the delta goes backwards. That was better. Cut the apex. No. No good if you can't cut those apexes. Slowly getting there.
This has been your personal best.
Try multiple gears through there. Yes, cut. Coach Jeff Academy.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Right, let's get this one right. Better. It's slow in, but better.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Not better.
Yellow flag. Be careful.
Slowly improving.
Personal best.
Yep. No, Rodney, it's slow in, slow out is the strap. I've perfected that one.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Now those last few turns were better. Last turn was terrible.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Rubbish! They all cry in unison. I'm still one person more rubbish than me. That's not RJ, is it? E24? It might be, you know. Right, let's have a look then. So what do we need? 45-minute race. 67 litres according to Coach Dave. So look at these tyres. Oh, they were way down. That's because I've got it on the pre-safe setup. Look, I've not even loaded the setup. Little wonder I was so slow. I'm going to have to trust Dave. 67, so we'll go full. 35, we'll go. That should be enough, shouldn't it? Yeah, that'll be enough. Rodney. Nobody will be slipstreaming me, Dave, I can tell you. D. Graves is the medical car. Sure he's not a safety car. Right, we're all done. We're leaving the pressures as they are. We can change those if need be. Just a few laps on the safe setup. Like an absolute donut. Oh, Jeff, I get what you're saying. Yeah, see what you did. Don't take the mickey, Jeff. I've got TSC after my name, look. That's got to be embarrassing for you and your community. Right, so, door number 18, that's what we're aiming at. I can't believe I did all of that quality with the safe setup on like an absolute buffoon. Yeah, you hope, Jeff. Yes, quite right, David. I am split one. I may be slow in split one, and I may only be there because it was Watkins last week. All of that is irrelevant. Are you streaming this evening, Jeff? I know I'm on your Discord and all the information's in there, but I never look. Let's go, Poops. Go on, Rodney. Oh, you're on the 2K hunt this evening. Lovely. I shall have a watch of that. So 8 o'clock Brands and then Bathurst. Yeah, Marley, I know that's true. Sadly, I'm not. Yeah, Jeff, only day 100. I feel like I've been watching you since I was 23. So who have we got in chat that's going to Brands then, apart from Marley and Mrs. Marley? And Jeff, obviously. David, you're going, aren't you? Because you're staying with Jeff. Anybody else? Have we got numbers? Jeff, do we know how many are turning up? It's got to be a dozen by now. $15 or $16, excellent.
30 seconds.
Yeah, Marcel and Jeff was going to race, but they couldn't fit his hair in a helmet.
20 seconds.
20 seconds. Tyre walls are off, Jeff.
Stay single file.
I know, Jeff, all that product. What a waste that would be. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you, Marcel. I'm going to need it. And you, Juan. We're not aiming too high. We're just saying to us, oh, I didn't adjust the game volume, did I? Sorry, chat. We're aiming for our door number. And there's chances of a few off tracks and a few collisions and stuff. Thank you, Mrs. Sauce. Again, we're at the back of the pack, but I don't mind being at the back. Cheers, Herb. Juan, the only way that I can do that is if the car in front of me is called greatness. Brands is a good track for a bit of carnage. Fipsy! Now, quick boy's in, now I'm in trouble. Don't you start criticising me for missing apexes and stuff, Phipps. You know that's the only thing I'm good at. Yeah, you're not wrong, Jeff. So I'm going to frighten the life out of the community and start banging in 21s. Well, I've not driven Brands for a while, Fipsy, and then I proceeded to go out there and do it on the safe setup because I forgot to load up Coach Dave. So we were... Oh dear. I've even made myself cough. See, you come here for the entertainment, don't you? You don't come here for speed. I don't know how the hell I've managed that. I'm so confident, I just want to give everybody else a head start. We're alright, we're going to get back in there. What? I've got 21 seconds of damage. I've not even started. What an absolute bloody dipstick. Break early, like Ian says. Oh, look, all this split one business, they're just all far too clean. Where's the carnage? Oh, this is like a Jeff community race. Was that somebody gone a bit wide? Phipsy's already making a video. Oh, did I just see somebody run somebody deliberately into the pit wall then? That blue car up ahead, that looked like a very dubious move. Right, we're hanging on to their shirt tails, or their coat tails, or whatever the phrase is. Just let the field spread out a bit, and then we'll start making moves, eh, chat? Start showing them who's boss, even with 20 odd seconds of damage. Yep. Mr. Apex by a county. Oh, terrible. They all seem to be picking up the pace a little bit. I'm rapidly discovering I can't keep up.
Well done, mate. You're fastest lap so far.
Just a shake of the head, that's all that's needed. Shut your face, Jeff. I usually do alright here. I'll get my eye in, I'll be alright. Promise. Yeah, Rodney, you tell him. That's how you support your streamer. Jeff, haven't you got a stream to get organised? It's the damage.
Falling behind to the car in front of sector 3.
I'm falling behind everybody, Jim.
That's not fastest lap. There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag. Yellow
See, there we go, look. That's the carnage I've been waiting for. A bit of bumping going on there as well. You don't have to be quick, they just all come back to you. What have you done to your cats, Jeff? Terrible. Yeah, poor old toothless Tony.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
Couldn't feed himself anymore, so Jeff carried him. The AI seems to be getting away again. No surprise really, taking corners like that, is it? I will do, Fipsy, when the time comes. Look at me smashing my previous best lap every lap, see? Starting to get my eye in. Those 125s, they're scaring people, I know.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
He can't catch me, Jeff, I'm too quick, look. Getting the hang of it, it's all coming back to me. Like riding a bike, innit? May as well be riding a bike, I know. What you doing over there, mate? Look at this, another 4/10 smashed off my PB.
Well done, mate. Fastest lap so far.
Pipsy. Right, Rodney, for every negative comment I see, I need you to come in with a go on poops, you can do this. As my official cheerleader, alright? You're my negative comment balancer. This is just Jeff getting revenge because all he does is get abused in his chat. Right, okay.
Car in front in sector 3.
Yes, I know, Jim, I know. Losing time to all the cars in front. In every sector. You don't have to rub it in. Yes, Rodney, there it is. See, I feel better already. I could have got out and pushed the car around that corner quicker than that. Terrible line through there. Well, ish, Fipsy, ish. Don't know what my best time is around here, so I don't know what I'm aiming for. Pretty sure I must be 23s as a bare minimum. It certainly doesn't look like it, judging by this performance. Oh, I've got a car in my mirror. Pop ourselves over there, get ready to do our thing. Faster car? Was that P1? Oh, go on, mate.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Why are you telling me it's a faster car, Jimmy? Get back. That was for position. You're right, you might be faster. So you're not lying, not really. I'm going to do a driver swap here and put Pipsy in. You ready, Pips? Oh, you're so picky, Pipsy. I'm only driving a pristine brand new car. Can't cope with one with a couple of little dents in it. See, Juan's up for the challenge. Top 18 we would like, Pips. But again, there doesn't seem to be a great deal of death going on. Oh, Jesus. I was the length of a Bryson DeChambeau drive away from that apex then. Look at me, I've thrown a golfing analogy into a race. Top 28 for sure. You're right, man. I think you're probably closer to the truth than anybody else. It would be nice just to put in a lap that I'm reasonably happy with. Ugh, too slow. Too wide. Well, we're achieving our aim for the day. That's to get that elo down. I say that's the aim. It's not the aim at all. we need to get out of split one. I mean, to be fair, I wasn't competing in split one at Watkins either. I am at best a split two driver. Pipsy, you can make yourself a Christmas pudding and I'll still be going. When you marinate that for 3 weeks. Done it again.
Slow car ahead.
Oh, yellow flag, yellow flag. That's what we like, unless we run into him. Oh, we're not running into him over there.
Yellow flag.
That's pretty close to my racing line, but we're alright. I decided for some unknown reason that second gear was good through there. It's a little bit more like it. Not much, just a little bit. Jay should be thoroughly ashamed of himself. I shouldn't be this close to him. He must have had an incident of some sort.
There's a slow car ahead.
All these promises of slow cars, I'm not seeing them. Is that what he's doing, Martin? Another perfect corner. I've got Phipsy's juices going for a Brands race. Right, we need to think about coming in soon, don't we? Are we going to have enough fuel to finish? Or should we pop an extra couple of litres in there just to be sure? Got one more lap. And then we've got to pit. Just 2 more litres, just to be sure. Got absolutely no idea where the speed limit is, the speed limit markers are in the pits. Come to think of it, I can't even remember where the pit entry is. Done it, Rodney. Done it. Look at that, I'm nearly at the apex.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag. Be careful.
There's a slow car ahead.
Right, pits are just round here, aren't they?
Yellow flag acceptable.
Look at that. Pit stop. Oh, shit. Didn't have to move me too far, boys. I swore then. I've done it, Pipsy, I've done it. I've had worse pit stops, Pipsy, haven't I? Forgive my potty mouth, chat. I don't like swearing on stream. Unless it really, really deserves it.
Mandatory stop and start clear. Come on, go. We are halfway through, not over yet.
Oh, that's it. Just start reeling off all of my incredibly poor pit stops from previous tracks. Yes, I remember the one at Spa, and yes, I remember the one at Kailami. Saw you coming, my friend. Cold tires, cold tires. Right, we're going to put... Hello, Michael. I think you're probably better off asking me how the weather's been today. That would be a better question. It's been very nice. The weather's been lovely. The sun's been shining. Yeah, Tone, good shout. Yeah, the racing has not been great, it has to be said, Michael. We've had a race at Bathurst, where I think we finished last, or second to last. And then we're having a similar race at Brands. And I would like to say that it's down to incidents, but it's not. It's down to a lack of skill. Being in a split that is way above my level. And spinning on the outlap at Brands and giving myself 20 seconds of damage didn't help. That's one for a video. Oh, whoop. I'm really pleased for you, Fipsy. Look at the joy in my face. That round of applause for Fipsy. 3K, that is some feat. You know I don't mean it, Pips.
Faster cars approaching. Watch out.
No, I'm not going to watch out. I should have pitted by now. Get in the pits, you silly people. There you go. Off your pop. And you, P5. Go on, hurry up. You're going to the pits now, aren't you? Oh, don't go out there. Yeah, I thought as much.
Faster car coming up behind. Watch out.
Oh, why haven't you gone in the pits? Leave me alone.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Right, that's P26 behind me. I'm not letting you through, getting myself all confused. That's terrible again. I don't know what I'm doing, Marcian. I've got absolutely zero idea. Losing my voice and everything. It's the stress. Oh, look. That's for position, mate. I'm not letting you through. You can fight me for the rest of the race and get really upset. Ah, on you go, mate. I was just letting you through there. No, I wasn't. Change my mind.
Yellow flag is
Ah, my word. Could I be any worse?
car on the right. Clear on the right.
Another Friends reference. Oh, Chandler. Rest in peace. Well, I hope you've all found this thoroughly entertaining and you've all revelled in my misery. We've got one more to go. Another one at the mountain where death and carnage will happen, as it always does. But I thank you all for sticking with me. Sat there with your cups of coffee, laughing quietly to yourselves. If you're not laughing at me, Michael, I'd be disappointed. I only streamed this rubbish to just remind you guys that sim race, that you're not really as bad as you think you are. There are worse people out there than you. Go on, Eddie, get comfy. It's a little bit late in the race, but we're actually putting in a reasonable lap. That's better. I'd like to get into the 124s. And that was a little bit more like how you take T1. Are we actually starting to look like we've got a vague idea what we're doing?
Yellow flag is active.
We're going to sneak in. No, we messed it up at the end. I'm starting to think that when I said I got into the 23s, I was telling filthy lies. Terrible corner. Not this time, Michael, but we'll do it before the end. Oh, I've got P2 right up my jacksy as well. That left-hand curve back there has not got one of my tyre marks on it.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
You're welcome, sir. I don't think I've got that corner right once either. I don't think I've got any of the corners right yet. There it is. The apex. Only 10 minutes to go. And we only require 6 yellow flags. Get this one right and we can get the 24. Wasn't right. We're going to lose that 10th. Oh, keep that down green. No, turn that down red. Thank you, Craig. Gonna go green again. We want a green delta. There it is. Hang on, delta, hang on. Yeah, we got a 24. I feel like I've succeeded. Get in there, says Michael. Michael, you can stay as well with positive comments like that. You can get in a room with Rodney with your pom-poms and your rah-rah skirt. Unlike the rest of these piss-taking gets I get in the chat. So I've got to be honest, if I was watching this, I'd be taking the mickey as well.
Faster car is approaching.
Freddie! See Freddie arrives, I get nervous.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That's the only reason I'm doing it, Freddie, is because I know that your audience needs something to watch. And it has been dire so far. We've had a dire race at Bathurst, followed by a dire race at Brands Hatch. This is the price you pay for Watkins last week.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I think they're doing alright, Freddie. You know, thankfully, that none of them have come here to watch quick lap times or immaculate racing, which is good because they're not going to get that here. Rude. Just noticed my tyre pressures aren't where they need to be, so I blame this performance on Coach Dave. Freddie, you would have been well proud when, if you want to have a little rewind in the stream to the outlap in this race, where I managed to give myself 21 seconds of damage before the race started. That was quite the event. Michael, I've tried it and they just came back to me and went, no, Freddie's a legend. They wouldn't do it, they refused.
Faster car coming up behind. Watch out.
Yeah, I know he's there. Every car behind is a faster car. Well, judging by the last two performances, I need to be dropping my elo to about 1500 into split sort of 3. Oh, look, terrible car, mate.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I'm not even going to compete in split 2 at this pace. But that's what LFM's all about. Go up and down the elo ladder. Every car is a faster car, man. Yeah, Michael, I like that. It's exactly what I should be doing. Slow bloke in front, that's what they should be calling me. Oh, only 3 more minutes of this misery left.
The car coming up behind you.
And then we can go and endure some misery at the mountain. As our last race of the evening. The slowest car, that's what TSC stands for. Oh.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Can I join, Michael? That sounds like my kind of team. Well, we need to take the positives from this race. And I have to say, my skill at letting the faster cars through has been immaculate. Were you impressed, Freddie? No, not after my pit stop. At the very beginning of the race. The first lap, where you're warming up your tyres and all that. Before the race even started. Yeah, that's it. That's what it's called. The warm-up lap. See, I don't even know what it's called. You don't have to, Freddie. It's a little bit embarrassing. I know, Freddie. I know. Oh, yellow flag, yellow flag. Excitement in the final laps. Oh, I don't see any trouble. Get me at it. I could give it everything I've got, Jim. It's going to make no difference, is it? Rubbish. Also rubbish. Whee! Well, as I've said, chat, my excuse is that I'm up here competing with split one drivers, and I shouldn't be here. This is all the fault of Watkins last week, the only track that I've got any sort of pace on. It's another
Race is over. Good job, mate. You did your best. Bring it back to the pits.
miserable race and split one. I do believe if I just mosey on up to this corner that the TSC crew are all going to be parked in there somewhere. Just to my right. Wow. So let's get the results from the last Bathurst race in. And we only lost 41 in that one, which is not so bad. Then we've got the devastation of this one. So now we jump out of that. And then without any messing about, chat, we are straight back in. Oh, we're not quite there, look. We've got 2 minutes. Excellent. Right, that gives me a chance to go for a wee because I need one. Back with you in 2 seconds. Right, we're back. Replace the coffee cup with a Coke. Shut that up there. Oh, sadly, we're still split one at Bathurst, which is a bit disappointing because we've got no pace around there either. Can't even type numbers. I think that's it. Split one again. Here we go. What am I ever doing? Just remembered. Let's just pop that up a bit. So I've just popped game volume up a touch. So hopefully you'll notice that. And the results are in. Brands. Ugh. Minus 74 for Brands. I am, Tone, and I'm doing a good job. I think we'll be split twos tomorrow. We are car 23 this time round. So we'll get ourselves out there. We'll actually do a quali this time. Better that much. Let's load the setup first, shall we, before we start doing the fuel. Right, okay. Well, who knows? Car 23, we might even gain some elo. Or at least not lose very much. Oh. Myself and Ian from TSC, we got a ban for that. For chatting. They do ban you for the strangest of things, don't they? Right. Let's give ourselves a...
Car on the left. Me on the left.
half decent quality, that. Ooh, Jesus, stop it. Now, I know that I can get into the 202s. And my best is in 201s, which is not bad pace around here. It's just a bit scary. So chat, you'll be pleased to know that this is the last race of the evening. Before I depart, going to have some dinner. Cry quietly to myself in the corner of the kitchen somewhere. Thinking about how things could have been.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Yellow flag on the warm-up lap. That's embarrassing. Don't catch me doing that. Have I made it official, man? It definitely now stands for the slow car.
Slow car ahead.
This is more my sort of pace. I can find Apexes going at this speed.
Flag ahead. Be careful. Slow car ahead.
Right, let's go. 202 is an absolute bare minimum I want. That's not the way to take the first corner, is it? Good Lord. Just warming those tyres up, that's what I was doing.
Yellow flag accepted.
Yeah, it's not the recommended way to take it, Michael. I'm blaming low tyre pressures. Wasn't actually a bad descent down the hill there. Not unhappy with that. A car-shaped car. A Ferrari that looks something like a Ferrari. Yeah, the Terrible Strategy Collective. That's a bit of a mouthful. But I reckon that's probably a 204, maybe slightly better. Couple of ropey corners in there. Alright, it's 205. What do I know? A little bit slidey there. That was better. How to lift. Ah.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Looks more like a lap. Forest Elbow, that's the one at the bottom of the hill, isn't it, Michael? Yeah, I'm not a fan of that either. I'm not a big fan of any of the corners on this track. Let's have a tiny lift through there. And again, big lift. Over Poops Peak. We're up a fraction. But in this split, 203s is just not good enough. They're doing 202s, the average, in the race. And the leaders are definitely 201s in 2 minutes.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Well done, mate. Personal best.
So again, we're just hopeful in this race that everybody else has a bit of a bad time of it and that we don't. That's what paid to that one. But it's not going to get much better than that. Yeah, look, 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 2:01s. Never quit, Herb. Never quit. Right, we need 47 litres apparently. 27, bang on. We'll pump that one up a little bit. And that one. And that one. 47, but we'll go a little bit extra because we never trust Coach Dave. Eddie Herb is having a tough time by the sound of things. You're not well, Herb. What are you doing in your rig if you're not well? So much sympathy from Eddie. Stop it, you can't do that. Get told off. You get an LFM wrist slap. You know what they're like? LFM is full of people that love to spend the last half an hour of their day compiling YouTube videos and submitting reports. I had one yesterday. Gave me all sorts of abuse over a message. Then when I logged on today, there was another message from him saying, sorry, I didn't mean it. I was upset. Yeah, I think, Eddie, I think the phrase is cheese and rice. That's how you keep it clean. But watch this space. I've got a video planned this week which goes into the sim racing rage, as it were. A little video based on what you do when you're streaming, what you do when you're not. Juan, I've been one of those people. I said hello to Ian from our community in chat once and got a ban. I've also got a ban for hanging around at the back of the pack when I wasn't in my box, even though I was in last position, because I made no attempt to get into my little green box. Somebody reported that. International incidents and court cases. Oh, look at this, look. Last place again, chat. We've only got to make up 3 positions to get to our door number, though. That's something. Right, gang. Last race of the evening. And, well, I was just about to say, and then you can all go and watch a proper racer But I think it's only Jeff that's streaming, so that's probably not the case. Proper streamer, that's probably a nicer way of putting it. In fact, I think Jeff may well be live around about now. Ah, yeah, but fine, that's what, you need competition, don't you? You need to be in there, mixing it. As long as people try and keep it clean. Right, so once again then, we are hopeful of mayhem and carnage in front of me, a long way in front of me, hopefully. Lots of cars having to tow and having all sorts of problems and stuff, just to move us up the order a little bit, because I don't think we're going to be witnessing any proper overtakes from Poop today. And I think I'm going to come back for some more of this carnage tomorrow. Though if we drop down a split, we might have some better racing. But drop down a split or 3, we might have some better racing.
30 seconds.
Right, 30 seconds to carnage time. Yeah, that's not the idea, Herb. I used to do that, and somebody told me I wasn't meant to be doing that. Need to stay on the track is what I should be doing. Right. Let's see what sort of stupidity and ridiculousness is going to ensue now. Yeah, we'll let everybody go. He says it's very easy to do that when you're last. So we'll let everybody go off and do their thing.
Green light, go, go, go.
Thank you for the luck. Not so sure about the fun. We got any carnage at T1? Clearly yes.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag, be careful.
We've done well not to hit anyone. Already gained a couple of places. Oh, there's somebody just towed to the pits already. There's more carnage is going to happen ahead. This is more like the Bathurst race I was expecting earlier. That car appeared in my mirror a bit quick. I didn't like that. Woo. Thank you, Mr. Sauce. I need all the luck I can get. But we are ahead of our door number. Look at that. Probably not for long. We're there for now. Terrible corner. car number 9 behind me. So he's going to be all over me before very long. And that was called using all the track then. Oh, Eddie, nothing worse than your back going. Been there, done that. I actually did that on my last day on holiday in Florida. And then I had 11 hours, 2 different flights. Coming back where I couldn't sit down because the pain was too much.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Crikey, mate, you're keen, aren't you?
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, another one. Crazy people. You guys can go off and kill yourselves. That's what's going to happen. Tokyo's at Okinawa. Were you off to visit Mr. Miyagi?
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Jim should caveat that comment with, but also very slow. Cool, back surgery, that sounds a little bit severe. Yeah, codeine and whiskey, that'll do it for you. Hello, Warren. So my prediction is that the two ahead are going to have a coming together at some point.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
204, getting there. Still not very quick though.
There's a car exiting pit lane.
No! Oh, nearly went terribly wrong. It's a lovely little gathering of cars ahead there, look. Surely that must end in disaster. I just saw somebody go around the outside. There we go, he's making his move. Changed his mind.
Gaining on the driver ahead of sector 3.
Yes, we're gaining. I've not heard him say that for 3 races. They just sit there, Warren. I have an array of guitars. A couple of bass guitars, a couple of acoustics. I've got a rather beautiful steel resonator that used to belong to my father before he passed away. Because he was a very, very keen guitarist. But I never took it up, so it's just sitting there, getting a bit cobwebby. Part of me was hoping that my 11-year-old might show some kind of interest, but like most 11-year-olds, the only thing that he is interested in is his PlayStation. Oh, it's a beautiful guitar, Michael. It's exactly the same as the one that is on the cover of the Brothers in Arms album by Dire Straits. It's got the Hawaiian pattern on it. And it sounds great when it's in the hands of somebody that can play it. Not so good when it's in mine. Right, that Porsche looks like it's been through the walls. Michael, one of the best albums ever made, I should think. Well, you could say that about a lot of the Dire Straits albums. Ugh. What a bloody track this is. Yes, they do that, Michael. Up there is one of my favourite bands, I think. Oh, Mr. Porsche, I've got to do it. The inside is always horrible. That's how I died last time.
We're at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
Did you see that, chap? You see that was a genuine overtake? I know that Porsche is ready for the scrap heap, but it was a genuine overtake. I do believe that's the first one tonight. This is race number 3. That's how good it's been. Yes, Michael. Though we need to improve our pace to catch up with these boys. But I still think that those two ahead of me are going to have a coming together at some point. Thanks, Eddie. Well, impressed I'm just keeping it on the track, you mean? And to be honest, I like Panorama. It's just it can be so cruel. I have found myself in the 201s on a few occasions around here. When you really put one together.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
A wicked mistress indeed. That's exactly what she is. Bit like the Nordschleife, isn't she? Brilliant until you get something just a little bit wrong. I don't think I've put a scratch in the car yet, Eddie. I should do it. Yeah, Juan, I'm in the same boat as you, mate, with Spa. It's a fairly well-known fact that it is my least favourite track. Which is a little bit unfair, really, because it's Eau Rouge and Raidillon. You know, where my preferred car is the Ferrari, it just gets absolutely spat out. Yeah, how many times in my life have I done that? Oh. See, I just did it, didn't I? Well, we only got the tyres dirty, we didn't hit anything. So we are still car-shaped. Yeah, if I can catch him up, 11 seconds, that would be something.
Yellow flag accepted.
Oh, yellow flags. We like those. He's still sat there. He's on his way again. Hopefully with a little bit of damage. Limping to the pits. Yes, Eddie. It all needs raking over there.
Slow car ahead.
So all the braking markers have been destroyed there, so that could be entertaining for the next lap. Oh, somebody going in the pits. We like freebies, we take freebies. And there'll definitely be a few cars at the end of this lap that won't like the fact that those brake markers have disappeared. So there'll be a couple of cars going straight on at the end. Luckily for me, I've got an alternative brake marker. So again, that should do it. I should completely balls that up now I've said that. Or maybe just that.
We have to repair the car.
Don't tempt the box. It was all going reasonably okay. Oh my word, look, we've got a... Oh, I can't be driving around the track like that. I'm not even going to limp. I'm not even going to limp people. I don't know what to say to you. Let's I don't know. Just pretty yeah, what can you do about it, Freddie? Never said I was any good. In fact, I think I've said that I only come on here just so that you lot feel better about yourselves. And I feel like I've achieved that today. I mean, if you're feeling better about your own ability as a sim racer, give me a little one of them in the chat. Just so I know that I've achieved something this evening. I mean, when the stream is finished, I need to go and slap my 11-year-old, kick the dog and punch the wife, just to get it out of my system. So that's what I do, just for your entertainment. I subdue it all, I keep it all in me, until I wave Cheerios to you all with a smile on my face, and then I go ballistic through the house. That's what happens. Don't laugh, Warren, it's true. Eddie feels better about himself. Thank you, Eddie. It's good to know. Yeah, poop happened, Juan. I said something remotely encouraging to myself, and then needlessly spun it round, smashed into a wall, caved the front end of my Ferrari in, and then towed to the pits because I had a right angled wheel. So nothing new, man, really. Same old, same old. But we never quit, we always finish. So we're just going to wait for car 17. I know, Juan, I know. On you go, car 17. You go off and finish your race. There he is. Oh, that's that Porsche, isn't it? And we were doing so well. I think we, at one point, we were in the teens. We were P19, I believe. I know, Van, I need to stop it. I think I said something along the lines of, well, it's not going too bad, everybody. And I then proceeded just to 180 it into a wall. But as Michael said earlier, it's the mountain. She's a cruel mistress. You've only got to get it an inch wrong and you're in all sorts of trouble. Hoops Peak. That's what that's now called up there, by the way. Not even looked, have we? We've got 12 people in here suffering this misery. Surely there must be something on the telly. It can't be that bad. But I thank each and every one of you for giving me somebody to talk to as I mess things up. See? I'll take that as a compliment, Juan. I understand why all these streamers stream, you know. It's exactly that, Freddie. It's a place where you guys can hang out and catch up and have a chat. Where I can have a chat with you. Gives me somebody to talk to whilst I'm playing this stupid game. And if I make one of you smile, then I've won, haven't I? Well, to be honest, Eddie, I don't blame you for that. I spend my entire life on YouTube. Or I watch the odd thing on Netflix. If there's anybody that hasn't started watching that Baby Reindeer yet, give that a go. Can't believe that's based on a true story. And the chap who plays the lead part is the actual person that it happened to,
Good job. You did the best you could. Take it
which
easy.
is outrageous. Well, chap, what can I say? Apart from I'm sorry for being so poor, but I hope you had a laugh anyway. And to Freddie's point, I hope you all found somewhere this evening that you could hang out. I think, let me have a quick check, but I think we've now got Jeff, will be live. Yeah, Juan, it's worth a watch, mate. It's about a woman stalking a bloke. It's a bit dark. And like I say, the chap that plays the lead part, he was the actual victim of the stalking. So when you put that into it, into context, it's definitely a bit weird. Yeah, Mr. Sauce, it's good. Yeah, it is good. So who have we got live then? So Marnie's live. Jeff is live. There you go. All these alternatives for you to go and watch that are far more entertaining than me. Erratic's live as well. Loads of people you can watch. Proper drivers. So on that note, gang, I will bid you farewell. Let me just see if I can give you an ELO update before I go. Let's have a look. Let's see if it's updated yet. Probably not. No, we're not quite there yet. But we've lost over 100 ELO in those 3 races tonight. It's probably another 50 or 60 for that race. I'm not crying. Oh, you're building that car, are you, Freddie? Nice. Yes. Thank you, each and every one of you. Thank you very, very much for popping in, for saying hello, for keeping me amused whilst I crash and burn. We may well be back tomorrow night for some more crashing and burning. Hopefully in a slightly lower split than we've been in tonight. So thank you all very, very much. I'm going to go and have some dinner, and I may well see you in one of the other people's streams. Take care, everybody. See you soon.